Folks, how can we have a major shift into our psychology, into our thought pattern, thinking style from typical employees mindset to multi company building mindset to the entrepreneurial mindset? Folks, see, today, see around the country, see around the world, you'll find a very strange kind of tendency. Our youngsters, they are running after the jobs. They want to be, have status of employees. Folks, being an employee, I have due grace for employees. If you're working for others with dedication, devotion, it's literally a fantastic job. But our humans' potentials, creativity, capabilities, it's a huge one. It's immense indeed. It has not been researched so far where human potential stops. It's infinite. It's so huge and vast. The other day I was reading about the United States of America based company Walmart. Its CEO, Macmillan, Douglas Macmillan, the company has got 2.3 million employees, branches across the 20 countries, and its CEO, Macmillan, Douglas Macmillan. See how he's managing the whole empire. The second example, again, I was listening about the Amazon CEO Andy Jassy. It has got 1.5 million employees and branches throughout the world. And just think about the style of working about their CEOs. How do they operate? How do they function? See, the human potential, it's really immense. The third example I want to give about the London's taxi drivers. London has got about 25,000 odd streets, and those taxi drivers, they have memorized about all the major landmarks, 25,000 streets of London. The core point that I want to make here, the more you stretch your mind, it expands. The more you stretch your mind, it expands, and you shrink it, it got to shrink. It's gonna shrink like anything. Huge potentials do have. How can we have a major shift into our psychology, thinking pattern, behavior pattern from a typical employee's mindset to the entrepreneurials? I would like to discuss, certain points. The number one right now to my mind it comes is the upskill yourself. Upskill your talent, your learning. Let never be a saturation point in your learning. Folks, during my training, what I have seen, what I have observed, these professional peoples, they have subconsciously they assume that they know each and everything. It has embedded into their subconscious mind. On the contrary, people at the low socio-economic status, they are so open-minded, and these professionals, to some extent, they have become close-minded. So learning never ends. Every single day, single moment, learning from persons, situations, from university, corporations, and from the life as well. Keep on updating yourself. This is the number one top skill. These top business executives, CEO, top entrepreneurs of the world, they have, and you must upskill yourself. Never say no to learning. But I strongly feel the real learning starts when you leave your university and college, the learning from the life. And number two, I would like to say these, if you want to really be an entrepreneurial mindset, number two is mental toughness. By mental toughness, I do not mean to be insensitive. But see, vast majority of the people, they cannot handle challenges, they cannot handle conflicts, they cannot handle accountability, they cannot handle, even high performance. So you'll have to be extremely resilient, proactive, mental toughness, taking the bull by the horns, facing the challenges with grit, with conviction. That is, really going to take you to the entrepreneurial skill. The first I was talking upskilling yourself. Second I was talking about the mental toughness, and third one is moving extra mile. See, Fox. See, when you're working for others, employees, and when you have your own business, leadership skills, operating at the highest level, top level, business executive, CEO, running a business is the toughest intellectual game in the world. It's not a one way, skill. You have to have the multi-dimensional skills if you want to be an entrepreneur. So working, 9 to 5, 9 to 6, 8 to 6, it's not going to, suffice the cause. Really, there's no work-life balance. In the beginning, you work all the day. So going extra mile, it's really very crucial if you want to develop the entrepreneurial skills. If you just want to come out of this typical employees mindset, and first I was talking about upskilling yourself, mental toughness, going extra mile, and these top business executives, entrepreneurs. The fourth point, the crucial one that right now comes into my mind is the managing your time well. See, these highest level of the entrepreneurs, top business tycoons, business magnates, they use their time so smartly. They delegate the work which is least important. They focus on the core points. Just suburbans and the peripheral areas, they delegate. See, vast majority of the people we have got stuck into the random workings, low task values. So if you really want to develop the highest entrepreneurial skill, you have to learn the mastery of using your time so prudently, so smartly. And the next one I would like to give is if you want to the entrepreneurial skill, top business executive, you must embrace your business strategies, finance education, marketing strategies, how the market works, customers behavior, crystal clear business plan. It's going to be the retail one, online one, the wholesale one, business finance, business models. All these things should be crystal clear in your mind. Do not give the confusing signal to your mind if you want to develop the entrepreneurial skills. And of course, the last not the least that right now comes to my mind is the using your brain power, creativity, innovation, disruption, coming out of the usual circle, using the resourcefulness of your mind. Vast majority of the we people, we think that it is the resources that fetch success, that fetches wealth, but it's not always the resources, but the resourcefulness of your mind, a strong belief and conviction that yes, I can do. So bringing the shift from your typical employees mindset, where we have got stuck into the perpetual circle of the facilities being provided by the corporations, by the government, our usual monthly paychecks, monthly salary, holidays, pensions, insurance, weekends, looking always onto the calendars for our next holidays when they are going to come. If we have this kind of psychology tendency, it's not going to take us to the entrepreneurial skills. Folks, these think, give, pause, and see which particular point is missing in your life, and try to embrace those points And certainly, success, being CEO, top business executives, entrepreneur, world class businessman, it's not the prerogative of a particular class. We all simple, the ordinary people can also develop it. You get this life once to live. Magnify, make it count. Success is all yours. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned in. I'll see you next time, and please do not forget to love, like, and subscribe my channel English by Gautam Makkar. Thank you very much.